Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Fantasy Football podcast. Not the Fantasy Football podcast. I mean, Speed Gaming. Let's talk Fantasy Football ranking show. But DJ's back here on tracking. I am back here on that they are going to tell all of us how we win our fantasy leagues this year.
Draft the guys that score the most points.
I'm looking forward to this. So in all seriousness, I'm looking forward to this race number 2. We saw race number 1 be an absolute banger. I expect really not, which one be an absolute banger. I don't expect anything else different here. Do you?
Yeah, we'll see if how the runners have adjusted from game 1. There was no between racer talk in the race time chat, so neither runner knows exactly why the race was as close as it was. Obviously on Audraxys' side, not feeling great about certain riding decisions from Tilimorf's side. Unaware of those things, probably is just like, wow, I thought the key hunters and the ship refill would have cost me, and they almost did. But yeah. Obviously, probably want to do a little bit better job of portal tracking. Both of them actually were having some issues there in the late game and the mid-late game. So we will see, hopefully, fresh mindsets. Audra looks to be in good spirits, still laughing about some stuff. But yeah, definitely.
We need to sync up these timers too.
Oh, yeah,
look. It's an energy tank
as well.
Oh, what a surprise. If this is another seed full of energy, no. Just no. I want to see craziness. I want to see insanity. No energy. Hell runs. About the yin yang. Let's go. Gravity-less Meridia. I want absolute craziness. This is a rando. Let's put the rando to the test, please.
Okay, I oversynced on that. Great job, me. We're gonna go like 1-3 or something like that. Actually.
But anyway. Yeah,
but yeah, they're pretty close now.
Yeah, good luck to the runners. This has been fun. I'm looking forward to it, and we're gonna check down here. So we start off with, I believe, supers, and there are our first power bombs, which means me route check.
Yeah, this is what I call the ideal start here in area Rando. You get morph ball, you get an E-tank, you get supers, and you get power bombs. So less issues with dying. You have the 2 most important ammo checks, and you're good to go for wherever you end up.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else? Speaking of things, I'm going to cut you off, but things that are great to listen to, and great for an early preset is DJ on comms. Just saying.
I'm gonna have my fair share of commentary here in this day as we're in Red Tower. That's a nice find.
Great find.
It's gonna take me forever to.
And one door that no one's ever gonna use again.
Oh my goodness! What in the world is the start?
What is the scene?
Okay, that map on your screen will get acclimated just as soon as I've got everything tracked on my personal tracker that I use. Oh my goodness! What
is happening? Ah! And it's bombs.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Seed, for listening.
Audra even wants to get that super and I don't know, maybe even check this one down here. That is
oh, this is huge.
Sometimes it gives you too many choices and you end up like this where it's like, where on earth do I actually go? Because actually I want to be on all of these places.
Last seed, everyone went the same way for the first half.
There, what on earth?
What is happening?
So yeah, that one's not actually going to be followed because even fan tune there is not great because of your current health and missile situation. Oh my, what on earth?
What is just chat? I'm gonna eat my mic. Okay, not really, but what is happening?
Okay, I promise you, I'm gonna get to those map lines on your screen at some point. I just need to actually have it for myself. Okay, single chamber. I think that's going to be the last one for a little bit. Okay, now I just get to have a lot of fun.
DJ, go focus on the map. I'm going to stop overreacting to what we're watching. You focus on the map. I'll focus on the commentating for right now.
Yeah.
While DJ gets the map, he checked that. Oh, that's 2 supers. That might be something we see a gauntlet check for. So this is really interesting. And hey, look, we're finally going to get a Bomb Terizo check. And a vanilla energy tank. Ugh, again. Is this even randomized? Of course it's randomized. Look at this. Oh, no, not another seed full of energy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. Oh, here we go again. But, alright, so bombs early, I like the Tilimorf. 5 power bombs. DJ and I were talking about this last game. Having bombs in early game really helps with the power bomb conservation. Again, we saw Audra only having 10 power bombs setting in a Torian, and... Okay. Tilimorf is fighting Bomb Torizo?
Yeah, he's got the bomb, so that activates.
Oh, it triggers Torizo, that's right. Right.
What should I?
So, easy enough. So, and this is huge. And why is this huge? Because having the bomb access allows Tilly to really conserve power bombs. You can do infinite bomb jumps now if you need to, which I don't think we're going to need to here, but you never know. So, Tilly getting stuck on this other side. Again, much respect for using that sprite. So if we just take a look at the tracker, just to recap the craziness of what we just saw, we have lower left criteria. Okay, opposite Torian is middle of Red Tower. Torian entrance is lower North Fair exit. Meme route got us to Red Burnstar.
But I don't mark that one. That's the one.
Yeah, you got a wreck ship. It's all good. So meme route gets us to right outside of Business Center. As Audra gets their bombs. We have Moat, that apparently leads us to Pre-Aqueduct. We've got Crabs.
No. That's Crate's Mouth is where Moat is. In Upper Norfair.
Wait, what? I'm looking at the I thought Crabs leads the Crate's Lair.
Yeah, so Criteria Crab goes to Crate's Lair, but Criteria Moat goes to Upper Norfair Crate Mouth.
Upper Norfair Crate Mouth, right. Right side Business Center.
Yeah. Here's Tube, which
yep.
thing we haven't seen as well.
And Tube is going to lead us to another Upper Norfair.
Oh goodness!
Oh, Tilly! Oh, Tilly, that's huge. This commentator excited. Tilly found Speed Booster and is going to get 2 supers on the way down, which is huge. The only thing, this is Gauntlet is going to take Tilly a little bit of time. Again, 1 power bomb left, but having bombs to be able to do Gauntlet at this point is huge, and now having speed is absolutely insane. So, this is huge from Tilly, as Audra is going to make their way into Upper Norfair, and is going to be able to do Ice Check, and going to be able to do High Jump Check. So, here we go. Oh, it's only 1 super! I thought it was 2.
Yeah, still, it was interesting the way that both of them did this. Obviously, there were several loops between Criteria and the Red Tower area, and also like Business Center stuff, whatever. Like, obviously, it's a crazy loop or whatever. But the way that this happened for Tilimorf got him bombs early, and he decided to take those bombs to a check that you often don't actually see this early with the only you had bombs and 5 power bombs. So yeah, like honestly, like there's a chance Audra never gets that. And it's not, it's like a pretty decent chance, frankly. Like, especially because you've already explored all of Criteria, like, what's going to take you back there? So, like, speed for the whole seed, pretty much, like, that is massive.
Yep, and this is huge. So, Tilly is going to be able to now head to East Criteria, going to find Crate's Lair, and going to find Business Center as well, which we already knew one side of Business Center to begin with, so here we go. Tilly taking out these key hunters. Oh, just missing the speed boost attack. It's okay. Audra is taking this safety save here. And oh, by the way, Audra got another energy tank. What a surprise.
Yeah, wants all of this energy in case the Ice Beam location isn't something they want too badly. Typically, and I'm actually surprised it didn't happen, you see Ice Beam first just because in the case that High Jump has an E-Tank, it gives you a refill after you've done this whole run, but for whatever reason wanted to do things this way. So we'll see what this is. Honestly, like I said, the Speed Booster is such a powerful item in these that if you have that over your opponent for the whole seed, like That alone can do like
What
a
is this
ton of
seed?
damage.
Really? Two. So last seed, it was an energy tank at ice and an energy tank at high jump. Energy tank, same spots in this seed.
And it almost looked like their webcam was frozen there, but I guess they were just being that still. I was a little worried. It was weird because obviously the rest of the stream was fine. But yeah, this is a they're actually slightly higher in energy than they were otherwise. But yeah, so like right here, for example, if you don't do Gauntlet like now, which is possible, like they are leaving Upper Norfair, like you're almost certainly never doing it, which would
Right.
be potentially tragic. Like you said, this is the 4 seed of the overall tournament. Definitely, already here in the lower bracket doesn't want to, exit at such an early stage of the tournament. But yeah, we are going back through Rayburn Star. We're not doing anything else in Upper Norfair right now. And Tilly, again, like with that speed booster, like it's so much more appetizing to just, run through Frog Speedway. It's fast, it doesn't do a lot of damage to you, and then you're in Bubble Mountain.
So
The good
one
thing,
thing,
however, is that one of the things that can cost you a lot of time in these area seeds is not only hell running to the items, but also hell running to the portals. Here we already have a couple of them found from the other side, so not gonna have to spend all that time on those kind of things, which is always nice. And
yep.
do get a little sighting of a Slaughter's refill here. The health was pretty high, but wanted it even higher. And
Oh my goodness, Audra's gonna do it.
I
Audra's
was
gonna
gonna
go for
say
X-ray
we're
check.
looking at an X-ray check now. If 5 tanks is truly all we have, this is just barely not in logic yet. But basically it's one take away from logic. Basically, what it wants you to do if it's in logic and it's not like grapple or space jump or whatever, it wants you to be able to take a bunch of damage and then have a backup to make this jump in case you don't get the wave or D boost. And in this case, that backup is bombs. So, yeah, this is a fine check. Like I said, it's one tank from being in logic, and you're right here, and you're probably not going to be going by here again anytime soon. Unfortunately, no payout here, just a reserve. But yeah, unlike a race I commentated earlier, where this was done with a lot lower health and without a backup, not a ton of opportunity for death here. You would have to take multiple spike hits. But yeah, our runners are wildly diverged right now, and
I just want to let everyone know that these energy tanks are putting me to sleep.
Right now, it's looking like Upper Red Tower. There's some miners up there as well as a couple more portals versus Tilimorf. Yeah, it's going to be in here in Bulb Mountain. That's what I was saying. Speed Booster makes these a lot more appetizing.
Yeah, and faster. They're not they're not exactly super fast checks to begin with, but to be
especially
able,
without Varia.
Yep, and like to be able to do this with speed is so nice because you can just go through, do them a lot faster if you can, Shine Spark. Hey, there you go. I remembered it this time. Shine Spark across and everything else. It makes it easier to get some of the farms. Tilimorf is gonna hit the save, so Tilimorf is gonna check Bubble Mountain. This could be beneficial. And hits the nice wall boost, and Tilly is gonna first go clear out speed.
Yeah, we've got a save here. We have not seen any of West Meridia, so that save is more than likely, owing to like something like falling down West Meridia and checking out extra portals. We have a lot of portal information. Yeah, you can see the nod of the head. Exactly what I was just talking about. We're here at Main Street. We're gonna look at Meridia map.
Main Street. So Main Street was what?
It was Meridia Escape in
Yep, Meridia. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of. I was gonna call it Redfish Escape, but alright, so Upper East Meridian Audra has reset. So realizing that's yep, so Audra did save top of Red Tower. Wave beam at speed.
Wave beam, that's a nice little item there. Okay, hold on.
Take it. It's the first beam.
Do I have things? No, it's still
Main Street was.
Hold on, just
there you go.
I'm working through my process out loud, which probably isn't the greatest thing when everyone can hear me, but just We'll get this figured
Oh,
out.
it's Aqueduct! Aqueduct, duct, duct. Top of Red Tower is Aqueduct!
Okay, because the map is definitely not right now. Okay, so that's right. And then you said that went there. Okay, we should be good here in a second. I just gotta
DJ the
figure
tracking
out stuff.
goat.
So yeah, this upper red
Don't
tower
touch
stuff
it.
didn't pay out.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Nope.
and interestingly, like there's kind of a bottleneck here. It looks like from my map, because like we haven't seen any of Green Star yet. There's two more stuff at the top at the top of West Meridia, but like that final upper Norfair portal, which is a Croc door, it's got to kind of take us to the rest of the seed. Like I said, it's a weird bottleneck for how much stuff we have open.
Yeah,
The
this is
other
really
option
weird.
is that we get like a gravity suit here, and like that'll open up the other West Meridia stuff, obviously.
I mean, if this is gravity, Tilimorf is just... Oh, it's gravity!
It is gravity. Well, that's what I was saying.
Finally, Bubble Mountain checks that are nothing! So that's huge. That opens up Main Street, that opens up Crab Hole, that opens up Aqueduct that was just found. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Very
Yeah, so
exciting.
that early speed booster has paid dividends, and yeah, here's Audra coming at these things from a different side. Obviously, without that speed booster, the Cathedral Hell Run is very unappetizing, but this Hell Run not nearly as bad.
No, this is... Audra's got a ton of energy, and we're gonna see what's over here at Wave, so this is really interesting. It's the one check that Tilimorf hasn't done yet. So if this is like a
So this is
plasma
actually
or a
it's a
charge,
little bit scary on this health. If there's not an energy tank here or a various suit,
Audra's in trouble.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they're getting back, and I don't know. Yeah, they have a red tower save that they haven't lost any info from, so it wouldn't be the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone. But
Oh, it's a
yeah, it's a
reserve
reserve
tank. It's
tank.
not. Look at Audra on the webcam. They're like, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so this is not trivial to get out of at all, and obviously 5 power bombs, no crystal flash ability.
Nope, so
No
let's just
spike
think
hit
of...
there.
Yep, no, let's just think about this for a second. Tilimorf, we have gravity, we get speed. Heading to Aqueduct, which we know Aqueduct is now top of Red Tower.
He doesn't know
And
that yet. Yeah.
no, right, but like, if we just think about that, is that gonna, you know, we saw Varia last race have, you know, be behind Botwoon. This could very well be the same situation all over again. We could easily see Varia back behind Botwoon. We could see Varia in left side Sandpit. So there is a lot open here, and this race is wide open, but Tilly is far and away in the lead right now. Audra
Yeah,
is going to
very
be able to
commending.
go get, what do you call it? Audra's going to be able to go get their gravity suit.
The commending position for sure. Like, not like obviously, it's pretty
Audra, be
likely that the
careful.
gravity suit is acquired here on Audra's side. But yeah, the lack of speed. Like, I mean, again, like it is a powerful item, and if you have it for the whole seed, like it's gonna make a huge difference. And like we're seeing, like
Absolutely.
Tilimorf had little to no trouble with these hell runs, and
Yep.
interestingly, he went out to tube, so he did not end up checking that the door that he doesn't know, which is odd to me. Obviously, Red Tower is a place you kind of want to be, but it's another like it's a portal that's outstanding that like you probably would like to have eyes on as far as exactly what's there. We already have Kraid's Lair, obviously, so that's not something terrible. Like Turian, for example, if that's there, you would really like to know that information. And like I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
yeah,
if you
there's a
don't
lot of
have
the
that...
seed that's not yet accessible to us, and that's with
Yep.
knowledge that Tilly doesn't even have yet.
I don't even know where the green Brinstar checks are going to be. Like, there's
Yeah.
just... there's so much right now. Croc hasn't been found. Turian hasn't been found. 3 green Brinstar doors haven't been...
So Audra had a little bit of issues with those that gate glitch. Finally got through, and yeah, wanted this health refill here. And yeah, I said decent likelihood that gravity suit was found. Right now, we're not doing any item checks. We are looking at this final door. So we're gonna see what the seed has in store for us here.
Audra skipping gravity. What are you doing? And there's
On
red
top
fish.
of
So this is
redfish.
forcing the... This is forcing
Forcing them
runners...
back, yeah.
Yeah, this is forcing them to go get gravity.
More than
There's
likely,
no
yes.
choice. You have to go to Bubble Mountain again. So, I don't know. To me, I kind of like it when the game forces you a certain way. It keeps the runs more fun and exciting and interesting. So Tilly would not surprise me if we're going to see a Mama Turtle check here at all.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
definitely looking at this.
Here
Just
comes...
Shine Spark right up there and you'll be good to
Yep.
go.
Again,
Yeah.
you've mentioned it how many times, DJ? The Speed Booster is such a powerful item.
And there's a plasma beam.
No! That's huge! Tilly
Yep,
not
the
even
nice
caring
run.
about the miner.
And I actually expected, what I expected here was a save and then going up to the reserve with the intention of resetting it because of, you know, health shenanigans. You have to go to speed to refill your health, so if you could just like knock that off, you'd be fine.
Yep.
But yeah, we're just going to speed first. Probably gonna see a bomb farm coming in here pretty quickly. But yeah, Tilly is showing us these the final outstanding
That's
West Meridia,
wow.
which goes to Bacharach ship. He doesn't currently want to do that, but
Hey
he's got the
game,
ability to.
where's Green Brinstar? Where is Lower Norfair? I'm just asking for a friend. Because I don't know how the rest of this connects. Criteria, we found all of them. We found everything in Red Brinstar. We found all 4 West Meridia doors. We found all the Upper Meridia doors. So the Upper Norfair doors. We found both East Meridia doors. Where
No.
the F are the other door checks?
Wait, actually.
Bacharach
Where
ship
are
was just
you?
found. Is this an uncompletable seed?
Wait a minute. No, we haven't seen the front of Rook ship. That's where the rest of the seat is.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got
Rook.
something yeah, my lines on the screen are doing things that they don't want to be doing. I was like trying to untrack stuff, and like the way the tracker works, it like does weird things or whatever. So what do I have that's connected? That's like Red Brent 6.
Sorry, I
Hold on,
was
give me a
following
second.
along with the tracker.
Yeah, bad idea. Don't trust that thing.
Alright, so this is basically Wreck Ship is gonna open everything up for us.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if this was Vanilla Phantoon forcing one of the major checks here in Wreck Ship to be Varia, and Wreck Ship leading into Lower Norfair. Would not surprise me at all. Just seeing how the seed is going. If Wreck Ship opens up into Green Brinstar, that opens up everything.
Yeah, that's definitely the most likely thing, because we kind of like we have to. I mean, it could send you like Lower Norfair. Here's the issue here. Oh my goodness, this is actually bad. Who has better knowledge and is able to juice this? So, like we said, the rest of the seed is behind this Wreck Ship check. You know what's not the rest of the seed? The Kraid's layer in the front of this seed.
Yep.
So you actually really, really want to do that, like in auto position. You want to do that now. If you don't, you're running like forwards and backwards through this like weird bottleneck multiple times. And that is really, I don't know if you could have known that. You can't know that until you look at, hold on. There's a small chance that Audra has the ability to see this. So what I'm saying is, so like I said, you're gonna come out of this wreck ship. It could even take you like Lower Norfair first, and then it's like that Lower Norfair other side goes to Green Star, and then the other two are Turian and Crocomire or whatever. But like I said, the end of the seed's on the other side of this, but before this, on Tilimorf's side, is Kraid's lair, and it's not completed. So like as far ahead as it looks like Tilimorf is, if Audra can find a way, which it looks like is unlikely from this vantage point, the weird thing is you can't even know this until, well, actually you kind of know regardless, but like it was more likely like this door goes to Green Bryn and then things branch off from there. But like both of our runners are gonna have to come back through this like long bottleneck to go kill Kraid's lair boss, and then like come back to the end of it. to finish it because that's where Turian is. It's
Well,
really weird, and this is like
yeah.
the latest I've ever seen this kind of bottleneck. It's such a weird situation.
I also just have to call out Dragon with the F. Like, you literally
Yeah, it's
got
actually
hit
getting a
and
little
then
dicey.
you skyrocketed north. I've never seen you skyrocket north before. What was that?
Okay, so yeah, so Audra looked at that wreck ship and is potentially doing the thing I was talking about, which is that like you do not want to end up on the other side of this bottleneck without Kraid's boss dead. It's weird because like you look at their like current situation. If that boss is really sucks, because like the health is actually doable, but it's 2025 ammo. There's an E-tank behind Dragon.
So Audra's now going to pick up their plasma beam. They're going to be really happy with this. And
Yeah,
nice
it's a nice
bomb jump
find.
as well. Again, Audra doesn't have speed booster. For those of you that are just tuning in, first of all, welcome. Second of all, this is game number 2 in this best of 3 series between Tilimorf and Audraxys. And speed booster was in Gauntlet. It was the Gauntlet check, and Tilimorf went back and got it because the way Tilimorf routed this versus Audraxys, the way they routed it, was very different. Tilimorf ended up with the bombs and being able to go check Gauntlet first, and being able to get the super missile out as well. This was absolutely huge for Tilimorf to get that speed booster. It has allowed them to not only supercharge in front, it's opened up a lot of the rest of this for them. And now Tilimorf is finally going to open up the rest of this seed for us.
Yeah, but like I said, it's actually really bad to be doing this.
Right, because Kraid's
that
lair
speed
is
booster
not there.
advantage that's been existing for the whole time, like backtracking 5 minutes through the seed and then retracing those 5 minutes at the end to go forward because Kraid's boss is dead. Speed booster does not matter. Like obviously, if they're both doing it, you're doing it way faster.
Oh my
But
goodness, Audra's doing Aqueduct.
But yeah, so like and this is on the other side of the map too. This is like if Audra can kill both of these, like if Audra can do this and also have the mind to do Kraid's lair. I didn't see what door that was. I'm assuming it was Lower Norfair because we turned around.
Lava dive.
Someone saw that door.
Lava dive.
It was the front side of it.
Front side lava dive. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. Oh, so like I said, it was the weird thing where like it even makes you bottleneck through there. So yeah. So that actually kind of saved Tilly because if he could have like gone into Green Bryn there, and then like say Varia, like whether or not Varia is there, like you just get sucked so much further down that bottleneck. So yeah, so he has to come back through, and this is like a backtrack that's not great.
But this is also huge for Tilimorf, right? Because
yeah, he needed to come back.
Yep, he needed to be forced back, and the siege just kind of, whacked at the stand, like, yeah, you have 6 energy tanks and 15 power bombs. Get the F out of here right now. So
we're in a.
It would not surprise me if Charge was at Spring Ball.
We need to, yeah, because of that, the other thing, so, like, Varia is in the front half of the seed, right? Like, we're gonna never clean out Green Bryn. That's just kind of how it is. You'd have to be, like, looking for Charge and have, like, really bad ammo. I guess you are, this is gonna be weird. We're probably, unless we find Charge, we're gonna be in a mode where, like, we're, like, in Green Bryn at the end looking for ammo and or Charge. But yeah, this is yeah, as you can see, Audra's crab was a little bit too high. Trying to do this aqueduct snail clip again, another thing where speed booster would be helpful. But yeah, this is, oh my goodness, this is such a weird seed. And yeah, like if Audra can find Varia much more quickly than Tilimorf, so like say Tilly goes back for, well, actually I don't know, like the backtracking that exists here, like Audra just skipped a little bit of it. They have to have the mind to also do Kraid's lair now before doing that stuff. But it's also you know what the other hard part of this is? Audra doesn't know that you like need quote unquote Varia here in the seed because you're doing Lower Warfare. Like you have to go through the whole way. You don't like it's easier because
the resources for Lower Warfare.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you need Varia in the seed, and yeah, they don't even have like the extra power bombs. So like no crystal flashes, like Varia's happening. But yeah, I think they might be going back for Kraid now. I kind of thought, oh yeah, they don't have the the ability to go through Botwoon hallways. So that's why they're leaving East Meridian. My
Yep,
brain
and
wasn't firing on
this
all
is
cylinders.
this is getting Audra back into criteria. It's gonna allow
Yeah, so
them to
it's
get back to Craig's Lair.
possible. Yeah, it's possible that Gauntlet happens here. It's possible it still doesn't, but Craig's Lair is definitely happening.
Yep, and this is smart.
Yeah. Closer to the parts of the seed that we know they need to be for sure. Tilimorf, like we said, Tilimorf didn't do wave, right? So that's a time spent here that's not going to be very useful.
Alright, so here's the interesting thing, right? Keep this in mind. The interesting thing about this is, if we go Craig's Lair, right? We find Phantom. That activates Wreck Ship.
Yeah, that's overall a good thing.
It would not surprise me just the way the seed is setting up the Varias and Wreck Ship. Would it surprise you? Because it wouldn't surprise me.
You know, it would definitely be fine from Audra's perspective. And again, you like have to go to Wreck Ship to get through the rest of the seats, so it's like not terrible. The other weird thing here, so like we saw Wreck Ship obviously has the Dragon. So like Tilimorph's gonna go into East Meridian at some point here and do that. And yeah, no Gauntlet right now. It's still possible obviously after this Craze Lair that we're gonna do. But like Plasma, for example, that unlocks when you kill Dragon exactly. So that's another thing that can be the very seed. That, like I said, you don't need it, but especially in Audra's point, like Audra doesn't even know like which part of Ellen they're getting. So like if it was back to front Ellen, you would like really need it. And again, like they need it because they have 10 power bombs total. Like it's not an option right now. But
and this isn't like I'm making fun of all the energy tanks that we're finding, right? Like what I'm saying is, like, even all the energy tanks we're finding, there's not enough to be able to. Oh my goodness, Tilimorf's gonna have the Crystal Flash. Gets out with just 72 energy left.
Oh, and it is fancy.
And there it is. And that's kind of what I was gonna say. Just the way the seed is going, you have Fantoon here in Craig's Lair, which is gonna force you back into Wreck Ship, which is gonna force you to get Varia, which is gonna force you into Lower Norfair, which Lower Norfair then is gonna force you into. It has to be Green Brinstar, one of the doors. Yeah. And then the other two doors, one is Croc and one is Torium. So you're right. Forcing you to go to do this, get rid of Craig's Lair, forcing you to go to East Meridia. You have to, and both runners have to do that. They have to go to Aqueduct. There's no choice. But Tilimorf is going to have the speed booster advantage at Aqueduct. They did not clear out, but you can go clear out Botwoon. You can go through Cack Alley if you need to from West Meridia. Like, there are other ways to get to that East Meridia boss. You need to get those two done, because if you're finding yourself at Wreck Ship after you kill Fantoon, if you're finding yourself there before you take out Craig's Lair or the East Meridia boss, your seed is done, most likely. Because that is, like you said, a 10-minute reroute.
You can see Tilimorf is pondering what's going on here. So again, like he's got the Wreck Ship done. That Dragon boss is helpful in the exact scenario that Plasma exactly has Varia, and that's kind of what you need for this. If Audra has the rest of the seed mapped out like they might, there's a pretty decent chance that Gauntlet is on their mind right now. Yep. Especially because like the other, like obviously killing Dragon there, if Dragon had been there in Craig's Lair, would have unlocked East Meridia, but like they still need a way to unlock it. Obviously the other option, there's the speed option at Gauntlet. The other option is obviously just killing Dragon at Wreck Ship, but they don't want to do that. Like we saw them like peek in Wreck Ship and be like, actually no, not right now. So yeah, hopefully the speed booster's acquired here. Not. They're just going through mode.
But again, like
not good.
Think of this from a statistic standpoint. Do you really think that we're going to be seeing like a major impactful item? Like, I wonder if that's what's going through Audra's mind. Do I really have to go to Gauntlet and just end up being another energy tank, or another reserve, or something like an X-ray visor? Like again, just like statistically speaking, probably maybe what's going through Audra's mind, but I don't know. Again, you have to take out these checks first. You go Craig's Lair into Aqueduct, and then you need to book it to Wreck Ship and hopefully find Varia along the way, or find enough energy tanks. We're gonna have to be forced to do a Varia-less Lower Norfair.
Yeah, again, a lot of the stuff that I'm theory crafting, it hinges on the ability to know, like I know for certain, how bottlenecked the back half of the seed is. Which again, I think Audra has at least some clue about that. And like the issue, yeah, again, right now the issue is East Meridia. Like they want to do that right now, they can't. They don't have speed. They don't have Crystal Flash clip ability. It's kind of bad. What are they gonna
Yep.
do about that? I don't know. The other option obviously is to go in a wreck ship and then double back, but that's bad. You don't want to do that.
Yep. So Audra, I didn't realize Audra has wave.
Do they?
Yep.
Shoot or beam. Shoot it better. That one wasn't a good enough shot.
Shoot it.
Okay, they do. Thank you. Yeah, I'm tracking. It leaves things to be desired.
You're fine, DJ. We're too busy talking. And again, I want to give DJ a big shout out here for pulling double duty here, which they did not have to do. I was totally fine doing comms on my own, but I enjoy commentating with DJ. It is a fun pleasure, so thank you, DJ. I appreciate it. And if you all appreciate it, please show DJ some love in the chat.
Yeah, Fantude's going on here for Tilly. This is good for him. Audra, it does look like it's just going to take the wreck ship up. And it's much more likely, like, obviously, like I said, like, the back part of the seed really is not like that. It's not friendly for what's happening. Obviously, unbeknownst to the runners, when they first saw that crazy layer, they could have killed the boss and it would have been all hunky-dory. But, the way that they have ended up doing it, like, it's much more likely from Audra's perspective that the East Meridia stuff, like, you know, capability, whether it's ice speed or a Dragon, is here in wreck ship versus the exact one check in Gauntlet. So this makes much more sense for them. Again, it just sucks because of the way that you have to route this. You're doing part of this backtrack. Again, Tilly's is a little bit worse, but
well, again, if Tilly goes, the problem is the last boss before the bottleneck is East Meridia. We've talked about this how many times? With wreck ship now fully open to both runners, it would not surprise me if Varia's forcing somewhere in there. And Audra's gonna go do the first of the, I believe it's 5 major item location checks. And with that being said,
with the boss also being here, it is up to 5. But again, no speed booster. One of them is locked.
Vanilla energy. So if we just look at the tracker, top of Red Tower is Aqueduct. Crab Hole is Upper East Meridia. You need to get to one of those 2 doors. Period. I don't care how you get there. You need to get to one of the 2 doors. Why? Because that's the only way to get to the East Meridia boss. And you have to do that boss before the bottleneck happens, because by process elimination, kind of have an idea that Torian is locked in Green Brinstar. And Tilly
I'm not
is trying
sure
to figure out where to go.
Yeah, he needs to figure this out pretty quickly. So obviously, like, he still has a lead because of the East Meridia situation, and you know, just overall the speed boost is really fast. He's done the first part of the seed faster. Obviously, the backtrack that he had to do is happening here again on Audra's side.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see exactly what's gonna go down here.
And so here we go. If Tilly, this is huge. If Tilly can find his way, no Tilly. Oh, I can see breaking this, but that's gonna lead you back to Upper No Fair.
Yeah, it didn't actually serve any purpose.
Nope.
He's going somewhere. You know, as long as you're not standing still and you're going somewhere, you're eventually gonna find your way through, and that's
Tilly,
what needs to happen for Tilly.
I think Tilly is gonna go. I mean, if you wrote this all the way through there, Proctor is gonna lead you to Redfish. Redfish is gonna lead you to Upper East Meridia, which is longer. But
actually not, because Dragon's dead. You can skip the bot swoon. So it's really not too bad. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens from here. So like this Dragon kill opens up East Meridia for Audra. The only item that's not accessible to them in that area right now. Actually, there's no plasma accessible. They got plasma, they got bombs. But Shacto is completely inaccessible to both of our runners right now. We don't have the grapple to open it the normal way. We do have ice to do the Puyo clip. So hopefully that's not very, but again, like, depending on how our runners are feeling and once Audra actually sees which of the lower normal portals it is, which is actually very important. Because like doing it from the front to the back, you can get away with not doing Varia. If it was back to front, you were really hard pressed to get away with skipping the Varia. But oh my goodness, this isn't good.
No, Tilly
does not need to be in wreck ship again right now.
Well, Tilly doesn't need
to Meridia.
You need.
But items are here. That's the lure.
Oh.
So yeah, this is going to be another backtrack that's going to have to
Again,
happen for Tilly.
This is going to be a backtrack for both racers. Audra,
Yeah, but for Tilly it'll be the second time. Oh, and there's grapple. So Audra's upset they didn't check this first because that would have been a much faster kill. It was a pretty fast ammo kill, and with all keeping everything truthful. But yeah, the grapple kill, it's just better because you don't use resources that you would rather use in other places. But again, Audra literally still can't crystal flash. Like I keep talking about the ability to do Novaria LN. That is finally you can crystal flash once. Once still isn't good in a non-vanilla Lower Norfair because you don't know you're getting E-Sync refills. So yeah, big thing coming up. I think Audra's just gonna head back to the other part of the seed. They're not. So yeah,
DJ's tilted. The seed has tilted DJ.
There's just this is a oh my goodness, this is like a thinker's paradise because there's so many different ways that things can go down here. So yeah, like I said, Audra actually this information is actually pretty crucial as far as like whether or not you actually literally need Varia. There's a fourth power bomb, that's really good. So finding this portal is good. After this, I'm probably expecting Audra to just go back. But yeah, Varia can be in the speed locked area in Wreckship. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth at some point. And yeah, again, Audra's
basically DJ.
Very unlikely to get that speed.
Sounds like 2 words. It's gonna be Pictionary here soon.
There's a handshake. Very, very happy to see that.
Yeah.
Knows that Varia is a lot less necessary than it otherwise could have been. You would like better things, for example, high jump. For Hell running Lower Norfair, what you don't want to be doing is an infinite bomb jump. But yeah, we're gonna see. Yeah, again, like I said, Tilimorf still has to come back and do East Meridia.
Yep.
It's unfortunate that he's chosen to do things this way, but it looked like he was lost. So the fact that he's anywhere doing anything productive, A-okay by me. I'm not gonna be upset.
It would not surprise me too if Varia is by gravity. Again, we don't know who Varia is. Audra, because of all the checks that they've done, doing Lower Norfair would be really difficult, but it's doable because you have the ability to hit at least 1 Crystal Flash. The problem being is you have 1 Crystal Flash, and we haven't found Ridley. If Ridley is vanilla, I just don't know.
Yeah, so here's a big moment. So again, if Varia is up here, kind of whether it's in either place, that's probably pretty good for Tilly. If it's not, things are getting bad because, like I said, has put himself in a position to backtrack again. East Meridia is pretty close to here, obviously, especially with Dragon Dead. You can do it from the back, because you're just gonna come into West Meridia, you're gonna fall down to map station, you're gonna do it, right? That's fine. It's not too big of a deal. But if you also spend this time trying to get like Varia, for example, like the thing, like Audra needs like Varia would be obviously the best. Second best is probably high jump because that's gonna make your actual traversal like fine. What did you see?
Charge beam.
Charge beam. That's also really good because, like I said, the end of the seed is like you're gonna be in Greenbryn trying to get the rest of your ammo if you didn't have charge. So that's actually also really good.
If this is Varia in charge, Tilly is gonna be ahead. Even though they have to.
Oh, I mean, he wins pretty much. Yeah. If it's also Varia, even just charge is really big, ahead. Honestly.
Audra,
it's way too early to tell still because of speed, basically. Like Tilly is still going to move through the rest of this faster.
Audra's going back to East Meridia.
Yeah, so I'm expecting a plasma check here, but it could very much not happen again. Knowing the Varia is less required than it otherwise could have been means you can potentially skip that. But it's so on your way here. Who knows? But yeah, let's see what's at gravity once this charge beam is collected. Yeah, let's see what East Meridia has to offer. Audra's already looked at, I believe it was either an E-tank or a reserve tank at the Meridia Reserve. Okay, yeah, so not doing plasma here. You can also option it on the way out, and it's like fine as well if you didn't get what you wanted in the other places. So yeah, doing it first is actually kind of
Cack Alley time.
Gambling.
Cack Alley.
So yeah, I would have wanted some super farms in that room that didn't happen. We're gonna get some here, but yeah, you want to be able to kill whichever boss is here, and Ridley's very possible. Still only at 26. We're gonna see a check here. Yeah, that makes sense. And you can farm here
Huge.
as well.
Yep, this would be a big check here.
But again, no speed is making this take longer as well. And there's Varia. Okay.
It's
So-
Varia again, same spot.
We are I mean, Tilimorf's coming here right now, right? Still got the speed advantage. He also now has the charge advantage. Depending on how Green Bryn spits us out and the friendliness of the ammo and the rest of the seed, this could still be Tilly advantage. Unless he goes through Lower Norfair right now.
Oh boy, Tilly, what are you doing?
Tilly, don't do it.
Tilly, don't
Do it. Not only is he doing Lower Norfair right now, he doesn't even have Varia. Why is that not the first thing that popped in my mind? I don't understand what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seat is tilted DJ. Has confused DJ. DJ is confused. Adam is right there with DJ. Adam is also trying to figure out what is happening in the seat. DJ and Adam are not going to be talking in third person. You're welcome.
I just don't, like...
DJ? No, it's DJ doesn't understand.
You haven't killed the East Meridia boss, and you know the bottleneck. If you don't know the bottleneck, I mean, it's possible you don't know the bottleneck, right? Like, it's hard tracking the stuff. I mean, we saw it last race, right? Like, tracking costs Audra the race, arguably, after, you know, the gift was given in the Three Musketeers room. Like,
and there's Ridley. Ridley at East Meridia.
I mean, yeah, this is like
absolutely insane. So in all seriousness, no third person.
Whatever Tilly does, like, he's coming back to the save he just took. Like, that's a guarantee.
This is I don't get this. I don't understand this. Clearly, again, this was the seed telling you and forcing you into East Meridia. There was Varia. So again, just this is ridiculous. I can't believe this. Tilly,
like,
that's acid dive. Oh no.
Like, how things have gone.
Tilly, what are you doing?
He wants to check this item and also get the health refill. That's what he's doing.
Oh, if
High jump boost, look at that.
Oh, hello.
Said the two things that you wanted here were high jump and Varia, and we got both of them. But yeah, things are gonna get interesting. Because like I said, like, Audra's gonna be in a position at the end. Oh, it's a vanilla screw attack. That's funny.
Is this even randomized?
Where's screw attack? There it is. So, like, the way this thing worked out, like, you're gonna be at Green Bryn at the end of the seed, and you're gonna want to collect the rest of your ammo. 30-40, it's not bad for, like, literally not having visited Green Bryn, right? Like, you're fine with that mostly. But, like, there is a world where, like, it doesn't actually give you all the ammo you need, and then what you're doing after that is a Crocomire, hoping for a charge move that's not there. Tilly, I'm confused.
I don't know what Tilly's doing. I don't know if Tilly knows what Tilly's doing.
Why are we fighting GT suitless?
I don't know. For funsies.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to see how this ammo rations itself out. Because yeah, like, Audra's not getting charge beam. It's speed locked and we're not getting speed. We're about to be going through wreck ship again. Was it nice? I mean, you know, charge wave plasma is gonna be a pretty fast suitless GT fight, so, you know, the danger wasn't really there. I'm a little confused. Has to do this for the quick way out. Oh, he didn't want to IBJ. That's what people in chat are telling me. He wanted to spark this. I mean, honestly, health-wise, it maybe is worth it, but time-wise, it's definitely not. But health-wise is time-wise, so who knows? But yeah, today, you know, if you count today as, you know, from when you wake up to when you sleep and not the calendar or whatever, today's been a day of crazy seeds here in this randomizer tournament. We have, you know, I commentated a doubleheader between Kip and Soders. Those seeds were crazy. This seed is really just weird. Like, the way that you have to, like, get through this bottleneck stuff has put our runners in quite the predicament. And yeah, like, either being unable to find East Meridia, not knowing where it is, mistrack something, whatever was going on for Tilimorf's side, put himself in a precarious position. And like I said a little bit ago, like the end result of whatever happens here is that Tilimorf, whenever he finally realizes that he needs to get back to the other side of the seed, he's resetting to a save he took like 4.5 minutes ago at this point. At the top of that elevator in
We
Lower
know by
North Fair.
process elimination that we know Kraid is down here in Lower North Fair.
That we do. Very subtle nudge for me to track that on our tracker. I appreciate that.
It is. No, you're fine. Listen, tag team help here, DJ. It's like, 2 in the morning. Tag team help.
And look, the way this is going, we're not done yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I'm done. I'm getting tired, and like I said, it's past 2 a.m. here for me, and I think I got the nudge of, like, go to bed.
Yeah.
Even though I'm starting to get a little tired. And I do have some meetings in the morning. But
I said
this is
earlier,
exciting.
yeah, about this Lower Norfolk Hell Run potential. You do not want to be doing this with an IBJ, but what other choices still you have? He has a crazy hypo wall jump, which is probably even worse under pressure. So he makes it up. He needs to make it to the Fire Flea room. And frankly, it kind of needs to be an E-tank. Even if you could farm there, it's like not the greatest thing that's ever happened to anyone. And this room without high jump is
it's brutal.
It's not everyone's favorite thing in the world. I want to say that his reserves are on manual. Ooh, if he actually took a hit there, that's bad. Obviously, gravity makes it a lot
did
less
take
bad.
a hit there.
Okay, 200 in the reserve. Okay, he can make it to where he needs to go. Honestly, should probably be rooting for this to not work out because he needs to get back to, both the Varia and the boss that he is left behind in the other part of this seed. The front 2/3, maybe 3/4 even. But yeah, so far that's not what's happening. We made it to Fire Flea. We're gonna see what's here. Again, if it's not an energy tank, he's up a creek without a paddle. And it's an energy tank, so he continues. Again, not actually that good for a scenario. He needed to,
is literally ready to scold Tilly.
I'm past scolding. I'm like the comforting parent who's like, little Timmy's gonna lose the soccer game, so you're like, you did your best. I hope that doesn't sound demeaning, because really, like I said, this is hard and this is a weird and whack. Like, this map is one of the more strange things that I've encountered in this. And I've been watching these randomizers for quite a while, and I've seen a lot of wacky stuff. And this one is it's putting itself up there. Also, you don't want to be down here in the dark. Using a power bomb to light the room, that is not something you see very often.
No. But it's like the Fire Fleas were there for a reason. What?
Yeah. You can farm her for power bombs, but you also, you're gonna turn the lights off.
Surasime says this is such an adventure for Tilly.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Cutie. I've never seen that in my life, and again, like I said, I've seen a lot of things happening here. So that is that's remarkably intelligent. Again, for especially like the position he's in, and like, this is C2. You're almost an hour in. Things haven't necessarily gone your way. You're a little lost on the map. You're here in Lower Norfair without a Varia suit. So he's thinking out loud.
I also would like to say thank you for all of you that are tuning in here at like 2-something in the morning on Eastern time. There's over 170. Congrats to all of you.
I know you follow the NFL. I'm not sure if you're an NBA guy, but there's a guy I follow.
Yep.
And, he opens up his shows. He says we can sleep when we're dead, but for now we talk hoops. So in our situation, we can sleep when we're dead.
Is that Draymond?
For now we talk randomized. No, worldwide wob.
Okay.
We'll leave that aside as right there. We don't need to get too far into our.
Listen, DJ and I will start talking sports for the rest of this. Really heads off on an adventure.
Also, it looks like Tilly's plan here is to actually forego this boss, go into Green Bryn, refill resources, and then come back.
Yep.
Which is really
that
fun.
screw attack, though, really helps out with the Three Musketeers here.
Yeah, he's got his revenge.
And here we go. It's time for Green Bryn. Okay, so it's the lower Green Bryn, which means we're going to go to Croc, we're going to Torian and Tilly, is gonna quickly realize the bottleneck that they put themselves in.
Yeah, we're gonna see if this is terrain or croc. It's definitely a dead end. Oh, pick that up, Tilly! Pick that up, Tilly! You literally
Tilly,
have 0.
Why did you not pick it up? I'm going with croc here. It's croc. So this is croc.
It is croc.
And this is so bad. Upper green... Tilly, what?
It literally made you run all the way through it.
What is happening? Tilly now is just doing this for content. Tilly is throwing for content. And it's not even Tilly's channel. And you get an energy tank. I have no idea what... I don't know what I'm watching from Tilly. I just don't.
What's there?
This confuses me. Tilly is gonna go all the way through Green Brain Star, gonna do all the checks, to only realize that Vario forced on you behind bot. And we have Tori in Upper Green Brain Star. You can shake your doll all the F you want, Tilly. It's not going to make Croc appear any faster.
Yeah, the real interesting
All
thing
blaster.
here, because we were unsure about, you know, his remembrance of portals or whatever, if he thinks that, like, the other side of this possibly leads to East Meridia, that would put this in a situation where, like, it was possible to get here another way than the way he got here, and that Varia could have maybe been back here. Obviously, that's not the case.
So Ark
been
and
talking
Chat,
about that for like 30
mentioned-
minutes.
Yeah, well, I think Ark and Chat made something that was really said something was interesting. I don't know if Tilimorf. I think Ark said something to the point of, we don't know if Tilimorf knows the East Meridia doors. Oh, nice space jump though.
Yeah.
In an out of the way place. Let me just see if I can find Ark's comment.
Yeah. So the question in chat from Zima, you were correct. Varia literally can't be here.
think
Because
it
of
was
how
Ark.
this map works.
Yeah, someone said it. Ark, was it you? Someone said it in chat. Oh, it was Derp. Tilly skipped 2 portals, and they were both East Meridia. So there you go. So Tilly
Did he
has
skip
no...
them like he's never looked at them, or did he skip them as in when he was looking for a place to go, he just didn't go to those exact 2 doors? That's the question I have.
That's what Derp said. So
Derp, you said it 10 minutes ago, if you scroll up in chat.
Yeah. Tilly
Tilly
skipped 2 portals.
portals.
Yeah, Tilly skipped 2 portals, and they were both East Meridia. So, I mean, it's possible. But, I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, this has been an banger of a game, but... You know, absolute banger of a game. Yeah. An absolute banger of a game. However, Tilly is literally routed himself. Literally. Because Audra's in go mode. All bosses are gone. You don't have charge. You have wave and plasma. Now it's just an ammo hunt for Audra. And there's
Yeah.
going to be tons of ammo in Green Brain Star.
Fortunately for them, actually, the way that this routes, you had to go through the whole thing anyway, so like you're gonna feel exactly 0 guilt about, you know, getting all of these ammo checks along the way. But yeah, I mean, we've seen what there was a super at the charge missile. It was a power bomb that they don't need in the tube. Hopefully Crocomire is not in the future of what we're doing here. But you know, if the ammo doesn't work out, like we need equivalent of 3 supers for bad minimum. That's the way I like to call it. So we know about 1, and there are a lot of minor
Wait a
checks
minute.
here. So
Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Audra can't Zeb skip.
yeah, no,
ice,
they'll be
no
fine.
speed.
I mean, fine, nice. We don't know. So yeah, we're not doing Croc right now. That I guarantee you. Whether or not we come back later, we'll see. From what we know, you know, obviously speeds as far away as anything could possibly be in the seed from where Audra is. Ice could be here in Green Brand. It's obviously not. It wasn't another speed lock location, but
It's most likely
Yeah.
going to be right here.
it could be Shack
Nope,
Tool.
turns
It
out
could be
not.
Plasma. It could be or it can be Kraid's closet. That would be the silliest, dumbest, worst thing.
That'd be funny.
But yeah. We are currently, yeah, I'm curious how thorough they're gonna be as far as stuff. So, like, for example, they didn't just do Spore Spawn. With that extra super, yeah, like, you're gonna be fine. You don't need to do the slow checks. But, like, I was thinking, like, there's Spore Spawn supers, we didn't see that. There's Mission Impossible, which we also just didn't see. But yeah, when you're gonna go to the reserve tank area where there's 4 miners, and you're gonna be like, you better give me what I need, and it most likely will.
Jack just wants to see a sports spawn fight.
Hey, you know what? When Tilly finds Tori on the other side and realizes the mistake he's made, like, it could be a thing you do for fun. Oh, Ice is down here. That's funny.
Edacoon's Ice.
There's a missile again. 1 super is bad minimum here for Audra. And there it is. So, like, funnily enough, they're just not going to get the ice that's, like, right next to them, and it's going to make extra refills and stuff, but they'll be fine again, like, as we've been talking about, because of the way that this map works. Once Tilimorf put himself in this Lorne Orpher position, it's been bad news bears for quite some time.
Yes.
And I'm curious about the look on his face when he finds this Turian up here.
I'm very much looking forward to that, as crazy as that is.
We also got the classic mock ball to bring reserve, even when you have speed.
Yep. Is Audra gonna go get ice beam?
No, yeah, no.
Not clearing Edacoons.
This ammo is such that you could. I would have picked up that powerbomb too. I'm just saying, if I was in Tilly's. Well, Tilly doesn't know what's going on here. I don't know, but yeah, probably would have picked that up if you're thinking you need to go back and kill that Ellen boss.
Tilly's just going for content.
Yeah, here comes a fun moment of truth here to see how Tilimorf feels about this Turian location that he's backed himself into. He's also like, I mean, obviously this missile is only skippable if you do the reverse mock ball, but he's picked up quite a bit of ammo when he's got the charge wave plasma. Picking up drops. We're seeing more powerbomb Metroids again this seed. Both seeds so far. Tilimorf acquires ice, Audra doesn't, funnily enough. So yeah. I'm curious if he's gonna like try and do some stuff, or he's just gonna do what I said a long time ago and just reset back to that Lorne Orpher elevator and be like, All
right, DJ. Sorry, you ready? Here we go.
Things fall apart.
Here we go. Let's just watch Tilimorf's reaction.
Yeah, he knows.
I don't mean to laugh, but
those mistakes have been made. So I'm curious. I mean, at that point, you're like, where's the dot done? That's what you're waiting for right now. But in the meantime, I'm curious to see what he's going to do. He's got, if he wants to, his best way to progress is to reset to an older save. Frankly, he probably even has a better save than that one at LN Elevator. I'm really not sure.
Probably.
But, we'll see. Because, yeah, the other thing is if he wants to go back through LN, he's got to find somewhere to farm and farm a lot.
I mean, also, for what it's worth...
And it's probably Croc, funnily enough.
Props to Tilly for not forfeiting there once you see the Turian door.
So yeah, I'm really curious what he's gonna do. Like, yeah, I mean, if I was gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna try to progress from here, I would have gone into the Croc area that I already killed and farmed there, because that's an actually good farm. You need a lot of resources to go down here. You don't even know that you're not fighting Ridley. But, at this point, I'm just saying a lot of words to have some fun. Yeah. No one is quite that happy with themselves on the screen right now, unbeknownst to either runner. Very little that happens at this point matters unless, the most tragic death ever happens, and then somehow we have a race again. But probably that's not
insane. This has been such a fun last couple games. I really wish game number 3 would be saved for another time, but I'm gonna be heading to bed after this game for sure. So DJ's gonna DJ, you get them covered for game 3.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll,
DJ's get you all covered for game 3. I'm not
nocturnal
gonna lie.
hours here on the Speedgaming airwaves.
I wouldn't mind it, but I do have a morning meeting, and I would like to get some semblance of sleep before said meeting.
Sleep is good.
Sleep is definitely good. I can't believe Tilly is rerouting back all the way through the window. What? Just go reset to an older save, like DJ said. Just don't do it.
So yeah, you're seeing the Zeb skip strat. You have to missile out all of these Zebs and go back to that missile
All the way
refill.
back.
As you see, we're out of missiles, and we need missiles to complete the game. So
Facts,
yeah,
DJ.
we're headed back,
Facts.
and
I
yeah.
I
Well,
gotta say
normal
this.
things are happening on the right side. Let's see how Tilimorf does with this. Part 2 of the LN Hell Run.
I mean, look, this has been super fun to watch. This has been super fun commentating with. And there's really, I mean, Audra at this point, again, you're gonna take the missile refill. This gets you in 59. So, DJ, look at chat.
Yeah. Chat's been having lots of fun with us. It's always nice to have chat here.
So, Ray of Light in chat says, "What did we learn, chat? Question mark. Never skip portal checks." But again,
And also, know where they go. That's also helpful.
Go back to what we saw at the beginning of this season. Right? Beginning of this race, both runners went opposite directions, and apparently it's come out that Tilly, the doors that they never checked, fortunately were the 2 East Meridia doors that you needed to get to go find Ridley.
Oh, so close.
And that's it.
So yeah, are you going to? I mean, I was about to say, where even is your? If your last save is at okay,
Where is the save?
No, this is the
goodness.
Ridley save.
Yeah,
that's where this is. So we've got 2 Lower Norfolk saves. Again, there's probably a third one somewhere, which might even be better for them than the
probably
LN elevator save that exists. I'm really not sure, but who knows? Yeah, Ted also calling out. Hilly barely too low energy to actually pop that Crystal Flash, but did a Spring Ball to avoid an enemy to try and stay where that Power Bomb was. It could have been really, really cool, but it actually worked out.
And nice fight on them.
Yeah, again, and like I said, normal things are happening on the right. My eyes are on the left, seeing what's going on. Full beam shots on these metal pirates. Ooh, missed 1 drop, and of course it was a big health. But yeah, this should be a good amount of health to get to the boss. Again, half the issue here is Tilly doesn't even know that this is Kraid. So like, he kind of has to do a ton of farming. But like, also, again, like, he knows he's not in a good position in this race, right? Like, there's almost no way. So like, you could just kind of be like, you know what, YOLO, I'm going in there, and if it's really, we're just gonna give him a hug.
Okay,
Let's see what he does.
I come back from listening to a fan member telling me to go to bed because basically DJ saying that Tilly's gonna go give Ridley a hug. Did I miss something?
Words were said, sentences were formed. Were they coherent? The historians will have to let us know about that. So, all of my friends in the YouTube VOD land, tell us what you think about the relative coherence of commentary of this race.
Fair. Oh, this is fantastic. Nice 1-round crate though from Tilly. As Tilly shakes the
Number 3,
blaster
1 hour 38 minutes 30 seconds. You got a dead boss. It was Spacer behind Kraid. I'm not even sure if Audra checked that or not. I was not paying attention to their side at the time. But yeah, you don't need Spacer when you have Plasma.
I mean, for what it's worth, DJ, I've been known to say that Samus just, instead of blowing up the She-Goths in Metroid Prime, give him a hug and so. To which one of my co-commentators is like, if you're the one that wants to go give it... think Samus runs or something like that.
Alright, so we were in the escape. It's a speedless escape, so boss check number 1, go to the top route. We've done that. Another boss check is a high jump climb room, which is, a fun thing that happens sometimes in Randomizer. In the vanilla categories, you're either doing a spark or you're doing a no high jump climb. So exactly the high jump climb, pretty much Randomizer exclusive.
I think what's going to be interesting too, and again, this is probably something you want to talk to the racers about during the interview. Race 2, speed booster being a key factor. And, I understand why Audra probably doesn't want to clear Gauntlet, but, it'd be interesting that if Audra had cleared Gauntlet and gone to speed, would that have changed any of the routing?
I mean, the best opportunity they had to do it wouldn't have changed anything, really, except for,
right.
Well, no, what it would have changed is you could have done East Meridia before Wreckship, which is definitely what you would have wanted in the seed. But other than that, kind of didn't make a difference. Again, the big differences were the bottleneck, relative recognizing of it, and doing things before you went through it, and also potentially knowing where East Meridia was. But yeah, that does it for this race. Audra finishes first place, 1 hour 10 minutes 31 seconds. 20 seconds later, Tilimorf hit the forfeit button, and they are currently setting up for game number 3 as we speak. He's been rolled, but no one's off to the races quite yet. But yeah,
they're taking a well-deserved rest.
Yeah, 4 seed in this race does tie up the series at 1 game apiece. Yep. So yeah, headed to our 3rd and decisive match. There's another beverage being downed by Tilimorf, and we have at least probably another hour of Super Metroid Randomizer coming at you for all of our night owls, our nocturnal species, and also people who live in not the U.S., where in Europe you could be waking up right now.
To some insane randos, that's for sure.
Yeah, that would be the nice breakfast. A cup of Joe and some rando. What more can you ask for?
There you go. Get a cup of Raktajino. That's right. I put a Star Trek reference in. Anyway.
Okay, so did we literally see every item? Did we see X-ray? That might be the only thing we didn't see, because obviously Charge, Ice, and Spacer were seen. Grapple, I never mark on the tracker because I'm just not using it. But yeah, if we didn't see an item,
X-ray I think was seen. But yeah, with that being said, DJ and I thank you all for joining us. Don't go anywhere. Don't change channels. Go take a break. Take a little nap if you need to.
If you're gonna fall asleep in the U.S., so just down that 2 a.m. coffee and live with the consequences later. You got Rando to watch, baby.
That's pretty much what DJ's doing.
Thanks for holding it down again. Fun commentating with the wheel. I'm sure we'll be back at it again, but for the rest of us, you get some sleep. I'm gonna stick around here and see where stuff was, just for fun, and then we'll get game 3 underway.
Well, thank you all for again allowing me to commentate. This has been a ton of fun, but like I said, I have and I would like some semblance of sleep for, so I'm not. I'll call it like it is. I don't want to be cranky. But DJ, always fun commentating with you. This is not the last together, most likely. And listen, Super Metroid fans, ! R in chat to follow the runners, and ! C to follow the commentary and tracking team. And while we're still here, let's find out where all this. So let's see: Plasma, Grapple, Charge, Varia, High Jump. We know where that was. Energy, Ridley. Where are we looking? So Space Jump was at
Grapple. Was at Plasma, so yeah, we didn't actually see that.
Yep. Well, fantastic. And Audra's like, really? It was there.
I think that's looking at the ice beam location. That's what I think that is. So close yet so far.
All right. Well, that being said, DJ will be back with you for Game 3. There is a lot of Super Metroid Rando happening Friday, Saturday. DJ, I'm sure I'll tell you all about it. But for DJ, I'm Adam, aka WXFan21. We'll see you all next mission. Stay tuned. Game number 3 coming up.
Yeah, we're about 8 minutes out. I will see you all again shortly.
I ended the broadcast before you finished. Sorry. All right, and with that being said,